So, basically all you're telling me is you need some help with financing, right? Because you said you couldn't write a check, correct?
Yeah.
You said you couldn't put it on a credit card, correct? Correct?
Yeah,
We're filming,
yeah.
okay? And I said, now, if I can show you how to do this without ever affecting your budget whatsoever, not today, not tomorrow, not next year, not ever, and you're thoroughly convinced in your mind what I'm telling you is true, and you can see it right here on paper, can I earn your business today?
Well,
I need to see it.
we got, yeah, we kind of think about it too.
No, we gotta see it. He's gonna do it, let's see it.
You don't do think about it right here. You maybe show me that's over here.
Alright, let's see, let's see.
No, well, if I show you and you like it and it doesn't affect your budget, could I earn your business today? Okay, all right, great. This is the most exciting part of my job. This is easy. You're gonna love this. Okay, now the total package is $23,851, right? So you take the $23,851. Now, something I didn't tell you is the government pays for 30% of this. It's Form 5695. Anything that you put in the house in solar that's connected with solar, you're going to get a 30% tax credit on. So 30% of this figure right here, $23,851 times 30% is $7,155. Now that's a tax credit. It's going to come with your regular refund. So if you got $2,000 next year, or you're going to get $9,155. Okay, it's a direct reduction from taxes owed or taxes paid. So at the end of the year, let's say you had to pay in $8,000, you didn't pay enough taxes. Now you only have to pay the difference between $8,000 and $7,155. So either way, it's cash. Or if you paid in too much taxes and you got a refund, you're going to get this money back on top of that
Plus
refund.
the
Now, is that
Okay.
property or income tax or?
Income tax.
Income tax.
Income tax, yeah.
Okay.
It comes back with your tax refund.
Okay.
You don't get a tax refund on your property tax, do you, sir?
No.
Okay. All right.
Making clear.
Okay, that's okay. Now, the state incentive, pretty much they used to have, they don't have anymore, but our manufacturer made up for it. Remember the $500? Okay, so that's nothing there. Local incentives, you don't have anything. You do have FP&L. Okay, FP&L gives a $1,000 rebate. And when I'm all done here, I'll go online and show you how to apply for that.
They will send me a check for $1,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When we had to apply online, we could do it right here on your computer. Okay. The only other incentives we're going to give you is a 1 year no payments, no interest. Let me tell you why we're going to do that. If we were to finance this whole $23,851 right now, tonight, and you start paying for it 30 days from now, I mean, your payment could be $400 a month, depending on what your credit's like. Well, what are you going to save by putting this package in? Your bill's $250. We've figured out that you're going to save a minimum of 50%, right? So if you take 50% of 125, how much is that? $125. Or excuse me, a minimum of $250. 50% of that's 125. So if your payment was $400 and you save 125, it doesn't really make any sense. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to give you 1 year no payments, no interest for this reason. It's going to give you 12 months of being able to put away $125, right? Which is you take 125 times 12 months equals $1,500. It's also going to give you time to get this money. This is usually 30 to 45 days. But depending on what time of year it is, it could be 9-10 months before you get this. Now, luckily for you, it's already October. So November, December, January, February, you probably have the money by March, only 5 months. But why wait? Why pay it off then? You've got 12 months. So in a 12-month period of time, how much cash have you accumulated? You have $15 here, right? Plus 1,000 plus 71.55 equals. You have $9,655. It's cash money. You see that?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, what is your true net investment? Start out with $23,851. We're going to minus the cash you have, right? You see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Minus 96.55 equals. Your true net investment is $14,196. That's truly what the system's costing, correct? Correct? Okay. You guys gotta talk. That's what I'm
It's
filming.
looking a little better.
The camera's not picking
I
up
do have
this.
one question right here.
Sure.
How much was I gonna save in the 10 years? Because now I'm only spending $14,000.
You were going to save,
What, like 30 grand?
Well, you're gonna say, no, over here?
Well, no, you told me what else.
Yeah, no, you're gonna save $30,455.
Okay, so at this point,
You make even more money, yes.
yeah, I'm saving over $40,000.
Correct. Over here, you didn't know about the tax money, you didn't know about the FPL. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, even without that stuff, it paid for itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause now
If you
got-
paid cash, okay, but you said you didn't have the cash.
Yeah.
So we tried to, we finance it, and we wanna get that payment to where it's reasonable, to where it helps over here. So at this point, you're right, most people say to themselves, well, heck, I'm just gonna pay that off, I know it's gonna pay for
That's
itself.
almost what I make a year, that $40,000, that's what I'm saying, that's. Okay.
Right, most people just go ahead and pay this off, okay, because they know it's gonna pay for itself in a very short period of time. So at this point, a year from now, you can write a check and pay it off, that's what a lot of people do, okay? You can put on a credit card, I mean, maybe you need the miles. You can go to your own bank or your own credit union, okay, and refinance it, okay? Push comes to shove, you can always come back to us and we'll refinance the new balance now, because you don't owe this anymore, right? You applied this money. This is your new balance, right, Mary?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can refinance that as low as 0.67. Now that's a payment factor, it's not an interest rate. It goes kind of like on a credit card. So if you went out and charged $14,000 on your credit card, okay, it doesn't have a term on it, right? And you're gonna have a small payment. That's the reason why they entice you to use those credit cards. And the reason why we have a low payment factor is we want it to be lower than this. Okay, so if you got $14,196 and you called us back because you didn't write a check, you didn't put on a credit card, and you didn't go to your own bank, your own credit union, you call us back. But you must have this money, okay? Now, take this times 0.67%. It makes your monthly investment $95.11. Okay? Now, how much are you saving by having the system?
$30 a month.
Okay? Well, it's actually more than that.
Yeah.
Because a year from now, your power bill went up how much?
15%.
Okay, so you take $250 times 15%, it went up $37.50 plus the 250 plus 37.50 equals, now your new bill is $287. Now you're saving half of that, right? Because the system saved 50%, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, divided by 2 equals, now you're saving $143.75 a month. So if your payment or your monthly investment is $95.11 and you're saving $143.75 minus 95.11, you're actually putting $48.64 into your pocket. See how it works? Great, all I need is your initials right there and I'll go and get my paperwork started.
Well,
It's
we should,
beautiful, I mean, it's a lot of money, but, you know,
we should think about it a
you
little
make
bit.
a decision like that one, it's still, I mean, this looks a lot better here than when he started.
Yeah,
Will this offer me good tomorrow night? You said
can we
something
think
special.
about this a little while?
Unfortunately not. Well, I'll tell you the reason why. I mean, I don't want to sound bad about this, but let me ask you this question. Let's say you went to Sears, had a Father's Day sale. Buy one wrench, get one wrench free for Father's Day. Okay? Now, you went in there and bought a wrench and for your husband and got one wrench free. Okay? And you came home and told your neighbor about it the next day after Father's Day. And he went to Sears 2 days later and said, I want the Father's Day special. What do you think they're going to tell him?
Sold out.
No, it's not Father's Day.
Uh,
It was just for Father's Day. Okay? The advertising program, remember what I asked you guys to do? When I got all the way down, what did I say to you? Simply say, I accept or decline the offer.
I see.
Okay? So, but you guys said you didn't want to think about it, and I understand that. I mean, I hear what you're saying. Okay? But I want you to understand this. Number one, this is not like a normal purchase. When you go out and buy a car, or a wash machine, or a shirt, or your pair of pants, or your shoes, or a house, you're spending money. You're not spending any money right here. Okay? You're actually making money. You're reducing money that you're already spending. In other words, we're reallocating money that you're currently sending to FP&L into your home. And you're actually saving money by doing that. So that would be the biggest thing. And here's the other thing too I want to mention to you. Over here, when I said to you, if I can show you how to get this entire package installed, don't look at the figures. When I said that over here, I said, what makes more sense, to waste $30,455 or to invest $23,851 and put $6,660 or $40 in your pocket? And you said it made more sense to invest. Well, one way you can invest is if you get the products installed, correct? Okay, correct?
Yeah.
All right, you're still looking at me like a salesman. You gotta stop it or this is gonna be a ruined tape. You're begging me to do this thing right, but you're looking at it like a salesman. Okay, I had to say that there. All right, sorry about that. Everybody's gonna see this in the future. Okay, so anyways, you said to invest, correct? Okay, one way we can invest is to get the system installed. And then I said to you, is that something you can write a check for? What'd you say? What I said to you.
No, I can't.
Okay.
You put it on
And then,
credit card.
then I said, can you put in a credit card? What'd you say?
Not really.
Okay.
I'm on a credit
And then
card.
I said, so what you're basically telling me is you need some help with financing. And what did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I said, if I can show you how to get this whole system installed without ever affecting your budget whatsoever, not today, not tomorrow, not next year, not ever. If you're thoroughly convinced in your mind what I'm telling you is true and you can see it around paper, can I earn your business tonight?
All right, you may not call it this, but right now, we ain't 23,000, we're at 14,000, and our savings is almost a year of my income, so it makes sense. I got a year to come up with this other 14 grand,
Can
right?
I ask you something?
Sure.
Maybe, can we shop around? Maybe we can get a cheaper price somewhere. Is it possible?
You didn't hear what I said in the training, did you? Before I started the tape?
You'll close us with that.
I want to close each one and start over.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we said I'll talk about it later, but it's gonna ultimately save 40 grand. You got a hot water heater out there that's already 15 years old, probably gonna blow up before long. We don't have
It
to,
wouldn't matter if it was 6 months old.
that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter, it pays for itself.
Yeah, so-
Again, I just wanted to reiterate to you folks, when you said that to me, you said that if I could show you that I can earn your business tonight, you weren't kidding me, were you?
No.
Okay. Did it pay for itself? Did it
Yes.
put money back in your pocket?
Yes.
You're gonna love the system. Congratulations. Okay. Write it up. If you're, no, I'm not done. We're gonna do all three. Okay. If you wait for that customer to say, I'll jump up and take it, you're done. What I was doing right there was going back to your word. But I can't say that. Did you lie to me? You can't say that. So I'm going back to, wait a minute. Because I want to go back through this. Maybe they didn't understand it. Because over here they said to me that if I could show them how to do it without ever affecting their budget or taking any money out of their pocket, they would go ahead and do it. Did I do it? And then you balked, right? Okay. So I'm going to go back to this first. I'm going to go back and say, no, wait a minute. When I asked you that question, what did you say to me? Yes. And then I re-go over this, right? And I say, well, you know, I've been here 2 hours. You feel like I've been honest with you about everything? Right? When you said that you were going to do it, if I showed you how it didn't affect your budget, you see how it doesn't affect your budget, right?
Yes.
So you weren't kidding me, were you?
No.
Congratulations, you're going to love it.
For the purposes of the training video, you're probably not gonna get all four. You're gonna get either
You
or.
might.
You could get all
Yeah.
four.
What you need to do is just be a customer and let me be the trainer
Okay.
for the purposes of the videotape.
Alright.
Just once you want to just
Okay,
do one at a
quit
time.
asking salesman questions.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Just do one at a time. Now, I just closed you on that one. I'm going to do it again. Okay?
We're gonna shop around.
Correct. And then I'll close you on that one. I'm going to stop and go again, just like I told you before we started taping. We love this guy. We hope he's going to be a great salesperson. So hopefully all you guys that see this tape in the future, you'll still see him here at the company. Okay. So your new monthly investment is $95.11. Your savings is $143, so it puts $48.64 back in your pocket. Okay, see how it works, folks? All I need is your initial right there, and I'll go ahead and get my paperwork started.
You know, most of my life, I've tried to get like 3 different prices, estimates before I do something. I mean, this is a great program, but I think we shop around a little bit before I make a decision like that.
Okay. Is that kind of how you feel, Mary?
Yeah, kind of just do what he wants to do. I
He's
think we need
a
to
boss.
shop
My house, my wife's a boss. You're lucky.
You know, there's a lot of things I lose in, but this is,
around. I don't know. Sounds right.
she had worked in 20 years, so
She hasn't worked in 20 years. Can I ask you a question? I mean, Are you seriously gonna shop around after I leave here?
Yeah, I love the idea.
I mean, You're gonna take it serious, you're really gonna shop around. What do you need, 3 or 4 days a week?
Well, this price good for 2 or 3 days, I'll find out real quick, I mean, I just,
What about if I give you a week? Is that enough time?
I'm cutting your own throat, I might buy for somebody else, but yeah.
Excuse me?
I said, you might be cutting your own throat, I might buy for somebody else, if I can find a better price.
Okay. Alright, so let's do this. It's funny that you say that, okay? Let's just analyze what you're gonna be shopping for. Would you be shopping for a good warranty?
It's all price, it's all. 'Cause
So you'd rather have one that had no warranty if it was cheaper than mine?
No, I would like to try, find a light product.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah.
Are you gonna be looking for a good warranty?
No, absolutely.
Yeah,
Okay. Are you gonna be looking for a company that has a good reputation,
yes.
Sure, yeah.
unless it's your house? Okay. Are you gonna be looking for a product that has high efficiency? Because I can tell you right now, there's solar systems out there that are a lot less money than ours. They're 50%, 40% efficient.
They'll work as good as yours.
Right. Okay. So you're probably looking for a good warranty, a good company to install it, high efficiency. How about price? Is that one of them?
That's the only one there is, truthfully.
Okay.
A bit truthfully, it's price, that's,
Well, but no, it's more than price, because I don't think you'd go out, if it was price, then I just told, I mean, I could tell you one where you get $6 grand for a solar system, but it's only 50% efficient.
no, I'm saying, I want the same quality you get here, but, you know.
Better price, okay, I get it, now I understand,
I'm not
but I wanna make
going to what you're
sure
offering
that
me.
these things are important to you
No,
too.
It's very important.
Okay, alright,
Yeah,
so let me ask you this question. Let's say I pack up and I leave, right? And you shop till you drop, I mean, you got carpal tunnel, you're on the internet so much shopping around. And you come to find out, after spending this last week shopping around, that we had the best warranty, we were the best company to install it, we had the highest efficiency system, and we had the best price. Would you be calling me back?
Oh, absolutely.
I have your word on
Convince
that.
me I want this. Oh, absolutely.
I have your
want-
word.
Yes, because you show me that I'm helping the the ecology, I'm helping the earth, and I'm putting money back in my pocket. I definitely want it. I mean, yeah.
Okay, great. Well, let me tell you, I got some good news for you folks. My manager has been known to do this before for people like you. I tell you how confident he feels about our products and services. He has what we call an assurance guarantee for you, and here's what that means. We're gonna give you not 2 or 3 days, we're not gonna give you 7 days, we're gonna give you 30 days. We're gonna come out here and install the products and services, okay? We're gonna give you 30 days after install to shop till you drop. If you can find the same quality system with a warranty that's better, with an efficiency that's the same but better, for a price that's $1 lower than ours, okay, we will tear up the contract and let you have everything. And we'll put that in writing.
yeah,
Really?
we'll take. Yeah,
Okay, let me call my boss.
we'll take.
And then you call Eli and he'll give you, you put it in there, an insurance guarantee.
That's awesome. We did that in one business.
Yeah, so you guys know, there is no way possible they can ever do it, because our system's private labeled. They can't get an elite system from somebody else.
I knew that. I mean, I just.
I knew that too.
Okay.
You can't compare apples to apples, because you ain't got no apples, you got oranges.
I didn't know that.
There's stuff
You
cheaper.
can make anybody that kind of problem.
There's not stuff better.
That's good.
Yeah, it's a very, very good
Really
clause.
What I was trying to do was get you to call Eli and give me a little more money off. That's what I was trying
No,
to do.
I'm not gonna do it. Why am I gonna drop price?
Because I think,
Because I don't need
as
to.
a homeowner, I'm thinking,
I don't need
you
to.
already gave me this discount, so maybe I got a chance of getting a little more off.
No, but I'm not gonna drop price, because then I make less money.
Understand?
I don't need to drop price. That wasn't your problem. I could have dropped $2,000, you said, well, how do I know that's the best price?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That would be
Yeah.
counterproductive
It's a
at
homeowner
that.
watching what's already happened.
I understand, but what I'm trying to tell you is, if I dropped $2,000, you still could have came back and said, well, how do I know that's the best price?
Yeah,
still?
well, now you're out 2,000 more than you have to be.
But that's what I'm saying, as a homeowner, I was trying to get him.
I'm not gonna do it.
Another grand or two, well, I found out you weren't, so I.
Now, if I
took you to the
felt
next
that
step.
I needed to at that point, then I would have, but I got you without it.
Yeah,
Okay, so let me do one other one that's connected to that. Referrals. You ever get people say that? Okay. Well, you know, if I could just go out and see one and talk to somebody that have one, then, then I'd go ahead and buy. You ever get that? You ever get that?
I usually throw it to the people. I don't have many people ask for it. More I suggest it to them.
I'm gonna show you how to handle it
Okay.
right now. Easiest one in the world to handle.
Well, I've been selling different stuff, but that's.
Right, this is the easiest way in the world to handle referrals, okay? Because if you don't write the deal today, you ain't never writing it. There's no such thing as beatbacks in our business. If you start passing out I got business cards from 30 years ago. I only give these to people to buy. If I'm in this house and I pitch Miss here, I'm taking my card back. It's a waste of your time, okay? You got a first call closure, that's it, they never, you shocked that I said that?
I believe.
They never buy, okay? So, if I leave this house and they're telling me, well, I wanna talk to somebody, I wanna go see one, then you're done, right? No, you're not. Well, we've been in business for 39 years. We have an A+ accredited Better Business Bureau rating. So I think we've done something right. But I get what you're saying, okay? But let me ask you this question. With all the solar systems we have, there are thousands and thousands and thousands of solar systems we have out there. Do you think for 1 minute we haven't had a problem with the customer that we install? Do you?
Well, you might have had some problems.
We're
Any business,
humans.
you got a problem.
We're humans. My question is, in thousands of installs,
Yeah.
don't you think we messed a few up?
Maybe, yeah.
I'm telling you we did,
Yeah.
okay? Do you think those are the references I would give you?
No.
No, that's what a good ones.
Right.
Uh,
I mean, if you want to reference this small for customers, I can wrap it around your house 2 or 3 times on a computer printout. Okay? But I wouldn't give you the ones we messed up. But I promise you the ones we messed up, we fixed. Or we wouldn't have an A+ Better Business Bureau rating. So here's my point, okay? Let's say I gave you 5 references, and you call up the customers, and every one of them said, we're great, man, they showed up on time, they didn't break for work, the system works great, they cleaned up after themselves, we love them. Is that gonna make you feel any better if we come over here and totally mess up your install?
No.
That 5 other people were happy?
No.
So who do you really care about? The 5 people you're gonna talk to that I'm gonna make sure are my best customers, or your install? Okay, here's what gives you the guarantee that you're gonna get the best quality workmanship. Tonight, all we're gonna do is do a work order and a credit out. We're not even gonna do any bank papers. This has to be, it's finance, there's gotta be some kind of finance documents, right? We're not gonna do that, okay? We're gonna wait until the job is completely done and you're happy and satisfied with everything. Then you're gonna have to sign a piece of paper that says completion certificate, meaning you're happy and satisfied. We have to take that to the bank to get paid. So if we come over here and the installers fall through the roof, or we blow through water, or something traumatic happens and we don't rectify it or fix it, do you think you're gonna sign that piece of paper?
No.
Okay, if the stuff doesn't work the way I said, once you see it installed and everything doesn't look like that, you think you're gonna sign that piece of paper?
No.
So we're willing to come over and invest all of our money, all of our time, and our labor, all of our costs, knowing that we do a good job, you're gonna sign that piece of paper. Let me tell you what your second fail-safe program is in there. Even after you sign that completion certificate, the bank is gonna call you and say, did the person who was at your house explain everything thoroughly? Do you understand how everything works? Did the installers clean up after themselves? Do you understand all the product services, how they work? And then they're going to fund us. So you have control over our money the whole time. So again, I mean, the Bible says, love thy labor. If you were starving, your family was starving, I don't think you'd be worried about the neighbor down the street. You're really concerned about you and your house, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, well this is guaranteeing we're gonna do the job right. That's how I handle references.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Alright. Folks, it's $143.75, which is gonna put $48.64 back in your pocket. All I need is an initial right there, and I'll go ahead and pack up and get out of your hair.
Well, we never really on the first visit, we wanna kinda think about this, can we think about this one night, or can you come back in a week or so?
You mean you never sign on the first visit?
Yeah.
Really, yeah, not on the first visit, we kinda wanna mill it over a little bit.
It's like going to the car dealership, they try to get me to sign first night, I ain't doing it, I'm going home. I'm gonna think about that.
Them car
I know
sales,
I wanted that thing.
those car ours are a little different, aren't they?
Yeah, again, they're trying to get me to buy something I can't afford.
Right. See, you said it all in a nutshell right there. I'm trying to sell you something you can't afford. See, you can't afford not to do this. It makes me the reason why. You have a budget, right? Okay. You got car payments. You got house payments, your mortgage. You got insurances, medical, dental, life, all that kind of stuff. You have food. You got clothing. You got fund money. You got savings. You have, say, $4,000 a month in income. Okay, that's called your income, right? All this stuff right here is what? Your debt, correct? Okay. Can you think of any other pies that money's broken up in? Okay, how about utilities? Okay. So right now, this is your income, and you have a certain amount of money going to each one of those pies. What you're thinking when you buy a car, and I agree with you, you buy whatever insurance, or you buy that shirt, you're taking money and you're creating a new bill. So if you traded your car in, where your payment was $250 a month, the new car you got was $400 a month, you have to take some money from somewhere that was allocated in your budget, correct? Because everybody has a budget, right? Okay. Where your utility bill is $250 a month, correct? Correct?
Right.
Okay. And by putting in this package, it's going to cut that utility bill in half, correct?
Right.
Okay, so the utility bill is going to go down to $125, and it's going to leave you with an extra $48 next year. So what you got to do is decide where you're going to put that $48 in these other things. All the other things you buy are taking money out of the pie. We're going to put money back into the pie. We're reallocating money that you were already spending. You understand that?
Yes.
You're spending $250. Now it's going to be $125. When you have a monthly investment of $84 or $95, and you're saving $143, you're putting $48 in your pocket. So now you can put that $48 towards clothing. Maybe you want to put it in your savings. Maybe you want to buy better food. Maybe you want to put it towards fund money. There's no reason. Everything else you bought, yes, I understand. You got to sign because you're committing to something. You've already committed to the utility company.
That's true. We gotta pay it anyway.
When he said 15%, he was being conservative. We may need another $48 to cover how much this thing goes. It could be a bigger swing than that. My income's on a little 15% a year.
Yeah,
Correct.
we gotta pay the utilities anyway.
Makes sense?
It makes sense.
It does make sense.
Congratulations, you're gonna love it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Can't afford speaks for itself after all that.
Yeah. Those are some
We
powerful
really did
quotes.
can't afford.
Cut it?
Yeah, there's only one other one that I do